It is blazing hot across central Mississippi with heat indices all the way in the triple digits already. We're seeing 105 in New Orleans, 102 in Birmingham, 104 in the Golden Triangle. So I hope you're watching somewhere with some air conditioning or maybe out by the pool. How do we get rid of this temperature during the summer? Well, we usually bring in some rain, but right now we're not seeing any of that across the state. A few clouds building in and some chances down around the coast to bring in some rain this afternoon, but for the rest of the state, you're going to have to bear with these hot temperatures the rest of the day, and don't let those clouds fool you either. They're not going to bring any comfort because those temperatures still looking at 103 for our feels like temperature. Where's the breeze to cool us off? Not there either with calm winds right now, so just a very hot day. But by tonight, we're going to cool off just a little bit. We're going to get to 73 as our low temperature. Still no winds though. Tomorrow, so hot our graphics are catching on fire with 97 as our high. A little bit of a breeze though, maybe help us cool off just a little bit, but still no chances for rain to bring us any cooling action. But by Friday, we see that next big chance of rain. And by big, it's still not that much compared to what we have seen, but we're still seeing a high of 95 degrees. Hopefully we can cool off enough to maybe make the start of the weekend enjoyable. And then by Saturday, we cool off a little bit more, high of 93 degrees with still more chance of rain to cool us off. And then we see that lowest point of the week, 68 degrees is our low on Sunday. So hopefully we have a cool start to the morning, but then by the afternoon, the clouds are all out, lots of sunshine, and back up to 94 degrees. So it'll be once again a warm day. If you're in Slate Springs, you better be in a shelter right now. Get to that place, turn up your TV or radio so you can hear what's happening. And it's going to continue to move back. So we look back towards the reflectivities. We're going to see where this is kind of moving. This whole entire storm system headed towards the south of Calhoun City, headed towards Chickasaw County. If you're out ahead, especially in areas around Houston, Mississippi, we're going to make sure that you're already getting your safe place ready. Have your plan in effect because this storm system is continuing to work its way through. Now, if your areas to the north, like Calhoun City, this is where all the hail is going to be. You're going to have some strong, damaging winds, but especially to the south in this area, this is the next path for the tornado. So if you're in southern Calhoun County, in southern Chickasaw County, or northern Winston County, take cover right now. What we're seeing right here is what's called a debris ball. What that typically indicates on radar is where we have debris being picked up by a tornado. So a very serious situation. This isn't something that's commonly seen. So make sure, especially if you're out towards the northeast, towards Houston, Okolona, Trey Block, all those areas are in the path of this storm right now. We still see very strong rotation as the new radar image comes through, as that moves towards the radar, away from the radar, and that's where we see that rotation. Switching back to our reflectivities, we're going to see really the whole structure of this storm, and that debris ball, wow, is still sitting right there. Very significant debris ball right there to the south of Houston. If you're in any of these areas, Houston, Trey Block, up towards Okolona, you're going to definitely want to be taking cover right now. You're going to see something we're not used to here in Mississippi, and that's sleet mixing in with a little bit of a snowflake if you keep your eye peeled for that, as well as some rain, and we're seeing that precipitation continue to work its way into the Golden Triangle area. Some pinks and blues popping in and out for that wintry mix, and that's going to continue as we move throughout the day, as some of the heavier stuff is concentrated right over the Eupora area right now. But don't worry, we're not expecting too much accumulation here in central Mississippi. A lot of those areas that are expecting off to the north of us right here, and also down towards Greenville along the Mississippi River, but no accumulation. Driving conditions shouldn't be too bad, but as always, keep careful out there. We have that dividing line throughout central Mississippi where we're seeing that wintry mix of some sleet, some slushy conditions as well, but all the snow staying Tupelo and north today, as well as rain, is going to be really what's going to be concentrated down towards the Jackson area. Right now we're sitting at 44 degrees, so above the freezing mark, not worrying about that snow, with a breeze out of the south-southeast at 9 miles per hour. And across the state, we're seeing pretty similar conditions temperature-wise, with 43 in Jackson, 39 in the Golden Triangle, 39 up in the Memphis area. So we're sitting right there in that wintry mix category, not really worrying about the snow since it's not below freezing, and the precipitation is really going to start to push its way through here as we warm up throughout the day. We're going to see mainly rain, though areas up in Arkansas actually saw some snow this morning, but central Mississippi going to concentrated on the rain, and that's what we're seeing throughout the rest of the evening. Models showing the rain continuing to push through, but by the time we get to Wednesday, things start to clear out mostly. But by Wednesday morning, we see more clouds start to push back in after a clearer Tuesday. And then we see outside right now 46 degrees, not something we're used to seeing this wintry mix fall here at Hilbin Hall on the Mississippi State campus, but we're not worried about that accumulation. Once again, tonight we were worried more about the rain with a low of 38 degrees, and we're going to continue to warm up throughout the evening. And then tomorrow we see a high of 55 degrees, mostly cloudy, warmer than we have seen, maybe a little bit of chance of some precipitation as well. But even if it's still a little bit chilly out there, don't worry, it gives you a great excuse to cuddle up close to your Valentine and keep warm tomorrow on the holiday. And by Wednesday we get even warmer with a high of 65 degrees, partly cloudy out there, a bit of rain chance as well. And Thursday that rain continues to be in the picture with a high of 61 degrees, but by the time we get to the weekend, it's finally going to clear out. It should be a wonderful weekend next weekend with a high of 60 degrees on Friday. Saturday we see that high of 56 degrees with some partly cloudy conditions, so it should be a wonderful way to end your week.